We understand, as we turn our attention to politics once again, that the Board of Trustees meeting of the People's Democratic Party is holding in Abuja. One of the issues, of course, will be the chairman of the People's Democratic Party and the issues concerning his holding that position. Our correspondent, Emperor Simon, is on the scene. Hello, Emperor. What can you tell us about what's happening at that meeting?
Yeah, right now we are at the National Secretariat of the People's Democratic Party for two major events. That's the Board of Trustees meeting and later on the meeting of the National Executive Council. These two meetings have been called by the party, which of course is the major opposition party in the country, and it is in preparation for the 2023 general elections. Right now we have members of the Board of Trustees who have already started coming in, a couple of them just a moment ago. The chairman of the BoT arrived, and three activities are happening here. First of all, it is the accreditation of the BoT members. We also have former National Working Committee members who are required to do accreditation before going in. There is a table for former governors as well, and also ex-officio as well as state chairmen. They are required to do the necessary accreditation before going into the hall where the meeting will be taking place. At the moment, we do not have much details about what these meetings will be about, but we know, of course, the issues that are within the party, and these are issues that need urgent attention, immediate solutions, and all of that, and the party is calling for this meeting at this crucial time.
It's time for the People's Democratic Party regarding the fate of its national chairman, Yocha Ayu, as the National Executive Committee and Board of Trustees of the party met separately today to take decisions on the way forward for the party. The chairman of the BoT, Board of Trustees, Walid Jibrin, had expressed his opposition to the continued stay of Ayu as the party's national chairman, maintaining that a southerner ought to occupy the position following the emergence of Atiku Abubakar as PDP presidential candidate for the 2023 elections. Some leaders in the party, including Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike and members of the National Working Committee, especially from the South, have also protested against the continued leadership of Ayu. A meeting of the NWC in Abuja yesterday was said to have ended abruptly after some aggrieved members staged a walkout following disagreements over the Ayu leadership issue. Now, Emperor, what's happening right now at the PDP INEC BoT meeting?
Well, it's, here at the national headquarters of the People's Democratic Party is a beehive of activities where we have members of the Board of Trustees who have already arrived for the meeting that has been called by the party. Right now, the BoT meeting has started, and a number of the BoT members are in the hall behind me where the meeting is going on. Though a few of them are still coming, but the chairman of the BoT, Mr. Wali Jibril, is already inside and the meeting has commenced. Now, quite a lot of issues are expected to be thrashed during this meeting, though we're not privy to those issues that will be trashed, but we do know that they are not far from the crisis that the party is experiencing at the moment, talking about the rift between the governor of Rivers State, Mr. Nyesom Wike, and of course the presidential candidate of the party in person of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. So there are a lot on the table for the party to dine on and also see ways to resolve some of the problems within the party.
Yes, Emperor, I expect that they want to take the momentum of the emergence of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as the presidential candidate of the PDP going forward, as the campaigns for the elections are due to begin towards the tail end of the year. What are you hearing, if anything, from the people in that vicinity on what today's, what other things are you hearing about the core outcomes or the core areas of interest about the Board of Trustees meeting?
Sorry, I actually didn't get, a better part of that question. But if I heard a bit of what you said, I think you were talking about the current issues within the party and the efforts so far being made. We know that the party has set up some reconciliatory committees to spearhead, reconciliation between Governor Wike of Rivers State and the presidential candidate of the party. And talks have been on. The two camps have met, in Rivers State and even somewhere in the UK, and they've had a robust, decision. Yesterday, we were at the residence of the presidential candidate, where Professor Jerry Gana, who of course has been leading the UK camp, said they are making progress on the issues, and he was even appealing to Mr. Atiku Abubakar to take some steps. According to him, no matter what they do, in the final analysis of things, the presidential candidate of the party has a big role to play in seeing that these issues are resolved and resolved immediately.
Yes, indeed, Emperor. I think it's safe to say that they'll want to put the leadership tussle concerning the chairmanship and the region he's to come from behind them as they go forward for campaigns for the general elections next year.